Hello, gorgeous Pisces. This is Debs, and this, of course, is your reading for June 2024. Now, Pisces, are you feeling a little bit stubborn? And I say that with love. I'm a Pisces. The vision I saw, Pisces, for you was of someone struggling uphill with a massive sack over their shoulder, almost Santa Claus style, you know? They passed a couple of people on the way up who offered to help, and this person looked at both of these people, and this person said no to both. I'm fine, no, I'm fine, I can do this on my own. After they said no to the second person, they kind of manically laughed to themselves, and they thought, what am I doing saying no? But they knew very well why they were saying no. Because Pisces, whoever this person is, wanted to do this without anybody else's help. For some reason, it was really, really important. If I can carry this heavy load by myself up this hill and reach the top, I will be super proud of myself. I won't have anyone else to thank. I would have done it on my own. So Pisces, there's a sense of struggle that you may be feeling in the month of June. It might be you're trying to manage 16 million things at one time. It may be you're very busy in your career. It could be you're juggling family responsibilities. It could be, Pisces, you're juggling money. Finances may be a bit rough. But you are absolutely determined to do this on your own without anybody else's help, because if you manage to do this, Pisces, you're going to be able to give yourself a really big pat on the back and know that you deserved every little bit of success in managing this, whatever this is, okay? Yeah, really strong energy, Pisces. So guys, if you're ready, let's get into this reading. The deck that I'm using is the Marchetti deck. Every deck that I use is listed down below, as well as a link to my website if you like a reading. And I'm carrying on the spring promo into the summer, 30% off 30-minute love readings if you're interested. And if you'd like to join membership, the link is there. So my Pisces, I don't know what this is. It could be different things for different groups of you. There is a sense that it is crucially important that you do this by yourself. Yes. Michael's saying yes. Okay. All right. Wow. I'm hearing the words David and Goliath. Okay. Pisces, you may feel as if you're struggling against something or someone that's made your life very difficult. It could be this is you thinking, oh my goodness, you know, how many more lessons do I have to learn, right? But you're determined to get there. You're determined to achieve this. You're determined not to let it bring you down. You may almost feel, Pisces, as if you're going a little bit crazy. People may be looking at you thinking, why won't they accept any help? This is ridiculous. But Pisces, for you, it's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. You want all the accolade. Once you have achieved this, I'm hearing, I will do it. I will do it. Yeah, you're very strong at the moment, Pisces. Ooh, wow. So Archangel Michael, what do we have, please, for my lovely Pisces? Thank you, Michael. What do we have for my lovely Pisces? Yeah, you're tired, you're weary, you're drained. But you're determined, and your determination is going to lead to success. That is what Michael's telling me. Okay, guys. Yeah, so don't give up. Right, what have we got? We have the Nine of Wands. Yes, you're tired, you're weary. It's as if you've been through a battle. Can I do this? Can I do this? Now, the next two cards are interesting. We've got the Knight of Coins and the Justice card. Now, for some of you, you may be connecting with a younger Earth sign or a Libra. But Pisces, you may be trying to pull in enough money to achieve something. Okay? It could be you're wanting to sign on the dotted line. with the energy of justice, legal contract, something like that to balance out your life. And you may be working all hours God sends to achieve this. This for you is crucially important. It's also important, Pisces, that again, I'm hearing you do this by yourself. It's as if you want to hold your head high and say to people, yes, I did this by myself. Nobody supported me. And I don't think you're sitting in any kind of martyr or victim energy, but you want people to know that you were strong enough to be able to handle this by yourself. It may almost, Pisces, be a test that you want to put yourself through. How much can I actually cope with? If I can cope with this, it's as if you'll have more self-respect. It's as if you'll have more self-confidence. It's as if you'll think to yourself, you know what, if anything else happens, it will be a breeze because I've managed to achieve this. Yeah. All right, guys. Knight of Swords. Pisces, you're in internal fight mode. I don't know if you're actually fighting with anyone in particular, or whether or not you're just feeling a bit testy and on edge at the moment. For some of you, there may have been issues with a younger air sign, but I'm just getting a determination coming through this energy for you. This is you, I feel. Yeah, Ace of Wands. This is you sitting in a lot of inspiration. You're going for this wonderful venture, this bright idea. You may be trying to put your thinking cap on pertaining to how to bring in more money, another stream of revenue, something like that. How am I going to get this promotion? How am I going to achieve that higher paid job? You're absolutely determined to do this, Pisces. Nothing and no one is going to stop you. This is really, really important for you. In the past, Pisces, Three of Swords. In the past, and that could have been a few years ago, could even have been a couple of weeks ago. But in the past, Pisces, you almost sat in defeat. I just don't think I can do this. It's too hard. I don't think I'm going to be successful. I may have to just walk away from this. It's unachievable. So you sat there in the nicest sense, Pisces, feeling a little bit sorry for yourself, and we've all been there, for a period of time, until I think you decided to kick yourself out of that mindset. No, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to make this happen. Queen of Coins. Pisces, I do feel I may be connecting with a feminine. Now, you guys out there, you could be sat in your feminine energy, feeling a little bit emotional at this point of time. I think, Pisces, the Queen of Coins represents you trying to achieve a certain level of stability. I have to obtain this level of stability because it will enable me to start to relax going forward into my life in the future. So you went from thinking, I'm never going to achieve this, to standing up and saying to yourself, no, I can do this. You're reaching crossroads in your life, Pisces, Two of Wands. Part of you was thinking, I've got a long way to go. I still haven't got there yet. It's a struggle. It's stressful. I don't know if I can do this. Part of you, Pisces, is telling yourself not to be so stupid. Of course you're going to achieve this. You're going backwards and forwards in your mind. You're going backwards and forwards in your mind as you struggle uphill with this massive sack over your shoulder. In the immediate future, Pisces, Page of Swords. You may be having a blunt conversation with someone. This could be somebody who says to you, this is crazy. What are you doing? You're never going to achieve this. You may as well give up now. And this is you thinking, hell no. No, I'm not giving up. I'm hearing someone say, I'm not going to give up until my legs buckle underneath me with the pressure. Wow, Pisces. Wow. It's as if it isn't even an option for you. What you're fearing is that it is going to become too much and you are going to have to just surrender. Okay, I thought I could do this, but maybe not. You're fearing that because whatever this is, Pisces, you work really hard to get to the level that you're at now. And it's almost as if you accept defeat, you would find yourself sitting in a place of failure. And that's just not an option. So you're fearing having to put your hand in the air and say to someone, you know, I'm sorry, I do need help. You don't want to get to that point. It's interesting. In the environment, Pisces, Queen of Swords. You've got someone who's either providing you with information to help you. So even though they're not saying to you, okay, Pisces, I'm going to do this, that, and the other for you, because they know that you don't want that, they may be feeding you pieces of information which they feel may help you. But this may also, Pisces, be somebody who is saying to you, for goodness sake, give it up. You're never going to do this. It's too much. You can't manage on your own. Why don't you just admit it to yourself, Pisces, and put the load down? And this is you looking at this person in the eyes and saying, absolutely not. In your host, Pisces, the Wheel of Destiny. Whatever this is for you, you are aiming for success. Moving into a new cycle, having achieved whatever this is. And there's something here, Pisces, about you wanting to do this by yourself on your own. So when you do achieve this, which is what you keep telling yourself, I will achieve this, there's no one else to congratulate except you. For some reason, it's super important. All right, guys. Ooh, okay. Pisces, the final card is a 5 of Wands. I'm almost sensing a fight with yourself. I'm almost sensing that. Is this too difficult? Should I give up now? Am I expecting too much of myself? But the thought of laying down that weight that you've got over your shoulder, Pisces, is unthinkable. You're almost seeing this as a test. I am going to pass this test. Clarification for you. Again, very important, Pisces, you do this totally by yourself. This is someone in isolation. This is someone thinking about the past, thinking about what they want for the future. This is you, Pisces, wanting to go from a time where you felt stressed, anxious, sitting a little bit in the dark, to a beautiful, bright future. But again, you're not letting anyone help you. And it's a conscious decision. The Chariot. You're moving forward quite quickly. It's a little bit haphazard. You know, things are flying off the end of the chariot. You don't really know what time of day it is half the time. You don't know whether or not you've got odd socks on. You're not sure the last time you ate. But you're going for it. You're making progress, Pisces. Again, I'm getting a sort of craziness that's fueling you to push forward. I'm going to do this if it's the last thing I do. So guys, in the environment, we have the Queen of Swords. Now, this is someone who maybe in the nicest sense, Pisces, trying to talk some sense into you. Come on now, Pisces. It's too much. I don't think, or we don't think, you should carry on trying to achieve this. You're going to wear yourself out. It's just going to end in tears. This is someone who feels as if they're giving you advice, but you may feel this person is simply a little bit negative. And you may look at this person as if to say, yeah, you're the type of person who would give up easily. Oh, it's too difficult. I don't think I can do this. Yeah, I'm just going to give up. It's not as if, Pisces, you're looking down on this person, but you're sort of smiling inside to yourself, thinking they have no idea how strong I actually am, how determined I actually am to achieve this. They have no idea. So guys, you may even be humoring this person. Yes, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying, but you know, I'm going to carry on. Thinking to yourself, yeah, no, I'm just not going to give up. Now I am this far, it would be crazy to give up. This person doesn't understand it, but for you, whatever this is, it is incredibly important. So clarification for this person, Pisces, yeah, 8 of Wands. This is someone who is going to give you pieces of information. So they're trying to be helpful, but it's almost as if they're waiting for you to turn around and say, yeah, no, I don't think I can do this. I don't think they are sitting in any energy of, I don't want Pisces to achieve this. But there may be something about this person. But if you do get there, wherever you're going, whatever you're trying to achieve, there may be a quiet sense of envy. Wow, they actually did it. I didn't think they could. I didn't think they'd persevere. So this is someone who's in neutral territory. They're moving towards you as if they're your friend or as if they want to help you, but underneath they may be a little bit jealous, Pisces, if you do achieve this. So be careful with this person. They can be a little bit strategic. Yeah. What they actually want you to do is to leave this behind. I don't think you should do this, Pisces. This is crazy. You're going to wear yourself out. You know, it's way too much for you to handle. And you're going to look at this person and say to them, yes, I understand what you're saying. Okay. Well, thank you for the advice. I'm going to carry on for now. It's a strange connection you have with whoever this is. Now, this person could be a work colleague, could be a family member, could be a friend of yours. But I do sense whoever this is someone that you've always wondered whether or not was on your side. Is this person really on my side? Or is this someone who quietly doesn't actually want me to achieve this? You've got your suspicions. So you're going to be very pleasant to this person, but let them know that you're not going to give up anytime soon, no matter what they say. But you're going to thank them for the information that they're sending you. So guys, an interesting reading. Let's see how this pans out, Pisces. So Archangel Michael, why is Pisces sat in the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Wands? Page of Cups. This determined energy that you're embracing, Pisces, came after someone apologized to you. I'm so sorry I did that. I'm so sorry I said that. I'm sorry I can't help. It fueled you, Pisces, in forging forward. It fueled you. For some of you, it might have been a very difficult situation. You may have sat a little bit in victim mentality in the past. I can't believe it, right? But you are absolutely determined, I'm hearing, not to let it bring you down. Okay, so whatever this was a massive disappointment. You did close the door, Pisces. It could be you ended a connection with someone you work with. You thought, okay, the relationship has totally changed now. All right. It may well be that you had to walk away from a family dynamic and it was painful. You could have had issues with a partner who went off with somebody else. You knew that you could either sit in sadness and upset, or you could forge forward. So what you're thinking about is somebody apologizing and you closing out a cycle. You're sat a little bit in nostalgia. You could be sat there remembering the good old days. I remember when we did this. I remember when I could trust this person wholeheartedly. You have been sitting in nostalgia, Pisces. But with the High Priestess, you sort of knew that this was going to end eventually. There might have been a lot of disappointment in this person or in the situation. And I think, Pisces, you have made a decision, a conscious decision, to no longer communicate. I don't think you're sitting in any bitterness and anger, but there is a strong sense of it's time. Because if I keep myself connected to this person or situation, I'm actually going to feel a lot worse. Because for some of you, Pisces, this is someone or a group of people who really let you down, that you thought you could rely on, only to realize that you were sort of out there on your own. And it might have been a bit of a shock. Yeah. So you're looking at the past. You're looking at the time you invested into this. It could have been a group of people at work. It could have been a family dynamic. It could have been a long-term relationship or even a friendship. You looked at what you invested into this and you knew it was going to be painful to let it go. But the other option was for you to sit there in this energy, feeling heartbroken. What did I do to deserve this? And you couldn't bear to sit in that energy. So Pisces, let's have a look at the past. So what happened in the past for my lovely Pisces, Michael? What happened in the past, please? The Five of Coins. Pisces, someone may have left you out in the cold and it was a bit of a shock, to say the least. Wow, I thought you cared. Obviously not. Or Pisces, it might be that someone here was a bit manipulative relating to your finances. Maybe you felt something wasn't balanced, something wasn't right, something wasn't fair. You may have felt this person would balance out the situation if you spoke to them about it, but you may have been shocked in this person just pushing you back. No, Pisces, sorry, no. Again, it could have been one person you were dealing with. It could have been a dynamic. It could have been a group of people. But you felt as if you were sort of pushed to the wayside. And it damaged your self-esteem and your confidence. And it made you realise, Pisces, you were really on your own. You were totally by yourself. And initially, it was something that you had to get used to. Realizing that someone you felt you could trust, somebody that you felt was always going to be there to help you or to stand by your side, actually wasn't. Actually wasn't. It was a shock. Yeah. There was some kind of betrayal that you had to cope with. You felt betrayed somehow. I think after that time, you had two options. You thought, okay, I either sit here in defeat and feel sorry for myself and play the victim, or I stand up and I keep fighting for what I want. Not necessarily from this person, but if you wanted to achieve something with someone else or with a group of people, this is you thinking, okay, they're not going to be there to help. They're not going to be standing by my side. I can't rely on anyone but myself, so I'm on my own. Yeah. I either accept defeat or I use this disappointment, this pain, this upset in fueling me to carry on and move forward. And that's exactly what you did. That's exactly what you did. Yes, Pisces. Wow, guys. But you knew that to do this, you would have to cut away from the past. Totally detach from someone else, totally break free from a group of people. If I have any chance of achieving this, I have to accept I need to completely detach from the person or people I've been dealing with. And for some of you, it might have been painful. Work colleagues you'd known for many years. A best friend that you always felt was going to be there for you. A family dynamic. Maybe you realized that you were going in one direction, they were going in another direction, and it was a sharp realization that to achieve this, you had to go it alone. So this was the point, Pisces, where you told yourself that you were going to try and achieve this no matter what. I don't want to look back and think to myself, I didn't try. Right? Yeah. So what you're thinking about now, guys, is that you are sat at crossroads. You are about to take another jump forward in some way, but you're not quite sure which direction. All you know is that you want to keep progressing forward. So for instance, if you want to progress in your career, Pisces, this is you thinking, do I try to get a promotion in the same company even though I don't enjoy working here anymore because it may be easier? Or should I jump ship and do something completely different? All you know is that you are determined to keep progressing because you have some kind of goal in mind. If this is you, Pisces, trying to get from A to B, but it's a struggle, you may be thinking, do I make a jump straight towards B? Or do I go on a bit of a detour just to double check there's no easier route? Because going from A to B may be a bit tricky for you. I'm talking in symbolism, guys, but Archangel Michael was telling me that the right group of Pisces will hear this message very, very clearly and resonate with it and understand it. What are you thinking about, Pisces? Yeah. It could either go disastrously wrong. It could either go disastrously wrong, Pisces, or you're going to make it. Yes, or you're going to be sitting in a lot of happiness. It's almost as if there's no halfway house. You can't sit between A and B. You're either going to get to B safely, or you may find yourself in a difficult situation. So you know this is risky. And you're also doing it, Pisces, I feel, with no safety net. This could be you thinking, well, I could start a business, but I will be using the majority of my savings. What if the business goes under? This is you thinking, I want to buy a car, but if I go for a brand new car, it's going to take everything I've got, all of my money. If I buy a second-hand car, what's the likelihood in 6 months that it's going to break down? And then I'm going to regret not buying a new car because it's going to cost me a lot in repairs. Whatever this is for you, it is something quite major. So it may not be a car, it may be something else. You are thinking it's risky, weighing up the pros and cons, Pisces. So guys, in the immediate future, you're communicating with this Queen of Swords. She's pretty straight, but she's also quite strategic. This could be the sort of person, Pisces, who says to your face, wow, you're doing brilliantly. Gosh, hats off to you. Whereas behind your back, they may be saying, oh, Pisces is crazy. What are they doing? They're never going to be able to achieve this. So be very careful with this person. They're going to pretend to be on your side, but underneath, they don't actually want you to achieve this. Now, Pisces, it could be that they feel, Pisces, that if you don't achieve this, you're sort of going to land yourself on them. Oh, it didn't happen. I need your help now. And they don't want to have to help you. Oh my goodness, if Pisces wastes all their money on this, I'm going to have to bail them out. It could be a family member. It could be, Pisces, someone that you viewed as a friend, but you were always a little bit suspicious as to whether or not they were truly on your side. You weren't quite sure about this person. You may still have your doubts. So even though you're very pleasant to each other and you're going to say thank you for the information, thank you for the guidance, thank you for the advice, you're going to keep them at arm's length a little bit. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords for Pisces? Thank you, Michael. This is a conversation, Pisces, between you two. Okay. The second week of July. All right. So Pisces, you're going to have to wait a month and a half. I feel the second week of July, things are going to start hotting up. I can see someone chucking a log onto an open fire and it's sparking into flame again. All right, Pisces, you're really going for it somehow by mid-July. You're really going for it. Okay. What is this person saying, Pisces? What they're saying to you is, I think this is a bit mad, Pisces, because you're stepping out of your comfort zone. It's a bit risky. What you're doing may not work. You should do it the traditional way. But this is someone, Pisces, who's done it the traditional way all the way through their life, which is why they are at one level, which is why they've kind of hit a roadblock. They can't progress any further because this is someone who would never take any risks. What else is this person saying? Yeah. What they're saying to you, Pisces, is, well, you know what? You're going to have to cope with a little bit of a balancing act here, Pisces, because if it doesn't go well, you may be struggling financially. I'm not going to be here to pick up the pieces. Are you sure you know what you're doing? And this is you, Pisces, in your head, still struggling up that hill with this massive sack over your shoulder, laughing manically to yourself. Yes, I know it's a bit crazy, thinks Pisces. Yes, I know that there's a risk. But if I don't try this, I will never know. I'll never know if I can achieve this. You're not saying that to this person. You're just going to smile at them and say, thank you for the advice. That's very kind of you. Again, Pisces, you may be humouring this person. They may not like it. I feel you're dealing with somebody a bit straight-laced, a bit serious. All right. What else is this person saying? They're trying to steer you off this path for some reason. Why don't you look at other options, Pisces? Yeah, why don't you try something different? Why are you going for this really big thing up here? Why don't you go for something a little bit less challenging? And this is you thinking, hell no. If there's any kind of remote chance that I'm going to get this big thing up here, then I'm going to go for it. They don't understand your mindset, Pisces, but you don't understand theirs. Why would you settle for less if you knew that there's a possibility you could achieve more? What else is this person saying? They may say to you after that time, Pisces, because you're still sort of saying to this person, I'm okay, don't worry. They may say to you, you know, this is a little bit toxic, Pisces. I mean, you know, you're working yourself into the ground. You may not achieve this. It's a very big thing you're going for here. Are you sure you're doing the right thing? Because we just think you're a bit overly obsessed with this now. Again, you're not saying very much. What are you saying, Pisces? What are you saying? That simply you know the risks with the energy of the Fool. You know the risks. You know it's a bit outside the box. But again, if you don't try it, you will always look back. You will always look back in regret. I wonder what would have happened if I'd really gone for this. So you're openly saying to this person, yeah, I know it's a little bit outside the box. It's a little bit outside my comfort zone. It's going to take a lot for me to achieve this, but I'm still going to try. You're so determined, Pisces. You're so determined. Yes. Because what you're saying to this person is you think you've got a really good shot. You think that it's possible. Yes, I mean, you know, it might be 1 in 100. You might be thinking the odds are slim, but you're not going to give up that easily. You're not. What else are you saying to this person, Pisces? But with the 8 of Coins, you know it's going to take a lot of work. You know that you're going to have to get your head down. You're going to have to look very carefully at your finances. So whatever you're going for, Pisces, is going to take money. Hangman. What you're not admitting to this person is you may get yourself stuck. You might not be able to do this. But what you're also relating to this person is, I am looking at the bigger picture. I'm not looking at 6 months into the future. I'm looking 10 years into the future. This is what I really want to achieve going forward. You're not going for the small fry, Pisces. You're going for the really big prize, whatever that big thing is for you, because you feel it's worth it. So what you're saying to this person is, yeah, sure, it's a risk. Yeah, sure, it's going to take money. Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. There's a chance it's not going to work out. But if you don't try, you will always look back and regret it. Because if you can achieve this, Pisces, on your own, the sense of achievement will be enormous for you. You'll be sitting there with a huge smile on your face, feeling a sense of relief if this works out. And that's what's keeping you going. What's the energy between these two? What's the energy? Yeah, 8 of Swords. They're in their head wondering whether or not you're actually going to be able to do this. You're in your head thinking the same, but you're not telling this person that. You may be putting on a bit of a false mask, pretending that you're super confident when actually inside you may be shaking in your boots. Oh my goodness, what if it doesn't work out? But this is an interesting dynamic. You're keeping this person up to speed with what you're doing, how things are going, but you're not going to let them put you off this, because there is a sense, Pisces, that they actually want you to give up for whatever reason. So guys, the final card is the 5 of Wands. You're still in internal conflict as to whether or not you should really go for this. This is the equivalent, Pisces, of you walking into a car showroom and picking out the car that you want. Okay, I know that's the one. I know. Now, I've got to talk to the showroom manager, right? I've got to put down a deposit. This is go time. And you're sitting there a little bit shaky, thinking, ooh, am I really ready to do this? But on the outside, Pisces, you look as cool as a cucumber. No one would ever know that you're there feeling really stressed out. So what's on Pisces' mind? Yeah, judgment. Judgment. This is, oh my goodness, I either jump into this or I back off. What's going through your mind? Fear. Fear. But Pisces, whatever this is, you're emotionally attached to this. You're emotionally attached to this. And I think this is the point, Pisces, where you're going to take a little bit of quiet time by yourself to double check everything is in order, to reconfirm with yourself this is what you really want. Because once you've stepped over that line, Pisces, you can't go back. You can't take the car back to the showroom. You bought it. Once you've handed in your notice because you're starting your own business, you can't go back to your manager and say, I'm sorry, I've changed my mind. So this is a serious decision for you. What are you thinking about? I want this. I want this. This is my dream. This is what I've worked for. Yeah, and even though, guys, bless your heart, you're sat there clutching hold of 4 Pentacles thinking, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, you're not letting go of this dream. Because once you've shifted into this, there's almost a sense that you can then relax. Because the hard work has already been done. What are you thinking about? Temperance. What you're thinking about, Pisces, is I could wait. I could coast. I could look at this next year. But Pisces, what you're realizing is this is you just feeling a little bit jittery. You're getting a bit nervous. This is the other half of you beginning to talk you out of this. But I don't think you're listening to that side of you. That's the matrix side of you. You should follow the processes. You should follow the steps. You shouldn't think outside the box. The other half of you is going to take over. Yes, but I want this. I can do this. King of Swords. Now, either, Pisces, this has a legal connotation, which is why it's a bit risky for you. This could be you signing on the dotted line somehow. Or you have someone being a little bit strategic moving towards you saying, we think, or I think, Pisces, you should just wait. Again, this could be somebody linked to the Queen of Swords, King or Queen of Swords. You may have a strategic couple of people around you. They don't want you to achieve this. And you're seeing straight through them. What are you saying? Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I can make my own decisions. I'm sorry, I'm not listening to that. Sorry. Not listening to that. What's their energy? Yeah. I'm hearing we're only wanting to help. We're only wanting to make sure you don't do anything foolish. Yeah, no, Pisces, you've heard it all before. You wouldn't be where you are now if you hadn't have taken some kind of risk. Because at this point, you're about to jump forward. Nothing and no one is going to stop you. Ooh, Pisces. You may need to talk finances to someone, or you could be seeking legal advice and it somehow relates to money. Guys, it could be about some kind of loan, Pisces. Or this is you thinking to yourself, I know it's going to take a lot, but I could rebuild what I've had to spend. It may take me a few years, but I could always rebuild. So you're looking on the bright side, Pisces. You're sitting in a very positive energy. Your mindset is, okay, it's a bit of a stretch. It's a little bit risky, but I could do it. I could do it. Okay. 3 of Pentacles. I don't know why I'm hearing layers of protection, layers of protection. I'm seeing somebody making a bed, right? Mattress protector, topper, top sheet, right? So I'm seeing somebody making a bed. Pisces, you may put some kind of protection underneath you. Now, whatever this is, this could be insurance of some kind. So this is you at the last minute thinking, you know what? This is a little bit risky. This is you thinking it's going to take a lot of money, but I've worked hard for this. It's worth paying a little bit more to sort of protect myself. If I get myself into hot water, or if there's a situation where financially I'm struggling, I need some sort of protection. I feel this is some kind of insurance. But you're going for it, guys. Yeah. Yeah. You may be thinking at the last minute, is it a little bit overindulgent? Pisces. What is this, guys? But This is the point, Pisces, where you're bouncing up and down with joy. Oh, wow, well, it's been a little bit scary, but I think I'm going to be incredibly happy. And there will, Pisces, be a sense of victory and success. And at this point, Pisces, you will look back and think it was worth the effort, the time, the work, the blood, sweat and tears. It was all worth it. It was a risk, but it was all worth it. So, my gorgeous Pisces, what a reading. I hope that this has helped some of you. Let me know, as always, in the comments. I'm leaving it there. Take care of you, sending love and light your way, and many blessings. Bye, Pisces.